Hello angels, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name's Amber and I just kind of post whatever I'm feeling like. I hope you all had a good week. Today's video, I thought I'd bring you along for my little night routine. I have such a bad relationship with sleep, and before Christmas I had a little routine sorted. It was going so great, and then I went off for Christmas break, and then coming back I just completely deteriorated again, and I wasn't getting enough sleep. I was constantly tired, feeling rubbish. So in the last couple of weeks I've put so much effort into getting my sleep hygiene and sleep routine back on track, so I thought I'd share it with you. You can come along with me. You can put this on while you're getting ready for bed and just kind of chill out, get in the sleepy vibes with me. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a good video, and maybe you can pick up some tips on some better sleep hygiene from me. So if you do enjoy, please give it a like and consider subscribing. So let's get into it. So it's about 6 o'clock now. I've just come out of a seminar. I usually try and finish all my uni work between 5 and 6, just because I aim to be asleep by 8, because I have work at 4 in the morning. And personally, from dealing with insomnia and stuff as a kid, I now find that I kind of require 8 hours sleep to kind of get everything out of the day that I need to, because I do go to work and then I come home and I do my degree as well. I try and keep fit and healthy on top of that, so to have the energy to do all of that, I need a proper night's sleep, or I'm just a moody, emotional, irritable little rat basically. So this is basically where in the day my routine starts. Sorry for the weird lighting. I've got my bathroom lights on and it's kind of like the sun's kind of half setting. So the first thing that I like to do to get ready for bed is just prep all my stuff for work tomorrow, because I am getting up at 4 in the morning, and I don't know who can function normally at 4 in the morning. And also I don't want to be making loads of noise at that time and wake everyone else in the house up, otherwise they're not going to be very happy with me. So I like to prep my smoothie, put out my uniform, just make everything ready so that when I wake up I can just put my clothes on, brush my teeth, walk out the door pretty much. So now that I'm all prepped and ready for tomorrow, it's time to start winding down. Sometimes I like to do a little workout before I go to bed. I did one yesterday, so I was actually feeling really sore today. My back is in a lot of pain. I don't know why, but yeah, my back and stomach are really hurting. So instead of doing that, I'm actually going to do a yoga flow. I do try and do yoga most nights before I go to bed. Like I said, if I'm not doing a workout, I'll do this. Obviously it's just really good to stretch, especially if I've gone on a run or something. So I tend to use the Mad Fit like 30-minute full body stretch videos, and yeah, just do a bit of that. I feel like it always makes me feel a lot more calm and like ready to start getting ready for bed, if that makes sense. Hello, so I have just done my yoga. The next thing I do to get ready for bed is sort my face out. So I'm pretty sure I've gone through this before on like vlogs and stuff, but I'll just go through it here now quick. I use the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse Oil Cleanser, and I normally take that off with some water and just a clean muslin cloth, and that is just a really gentle exfoliation. Obviously oil cleansers take off all the dirt and oil in your skin. I then use as a water-based cleanser this Botanical Lab Gentle Face Wash. I literally don't really pay much attention to the water cleansers I get. I tend to just get whatever's vegan in the supermarket. Then if I'm feeling a bit bougie, I will go in with this pumpkin exfoliator from that same company. I don't always use this. This is just if like I'm having a bit of a bad skin day. Like last week I had this spot come up, so I might use it a bit today just to try and get that little mark to disappear. Every now and then I use this rose toner, but as you can see I don't really use it a lot. It's one of those like more pamper night sort of things I use. I just use a really light moisturizer on my face because my skin doesn't really like having anything particularly thick on it. I don't have like dry skin or oily skin or anything, but if I like put loads of moisturizer on, I do tend to break out, so I kind of stray away from that. So I just use this Garnier Rose Autumn Mist. Again, sometimes if I'm feeling a bit bougie, I have got this little Botanicals Rose Quartz roller, which I sometimes use. I'm not gonna lie, I did buy this because Sean likes getting facials, so I normally use this on him, but sometimes if I'm feeling like I need a little bit of an extra pamper, I'll use this after I spray that moisturizer on. I'm still putting the E45 on my eyes just to prevent any more allergic reaction, the dryness. I just want to keep it away. Also just a moisturizer. Obviously I know it's good for sensitive skin and it's not got perfume in it, so basically it's just something safe that I can put on my eyes. And then finally I like to use some bio oil just to go over my scars. I've got scars on my nose from when I broke my nose when I was little. I've got some spot scars on my forehead, on my cheeks and my chin, just because of my ACD, whenever I get a spot I pick it I can't help it. It's really annoying. I try not to pick my skin, but it's one of those things whenever I feel anxious. I'm rarely a pulling eyelash person. I'm normally a scratchy face person. So obviously I brush my teeth as well, like anyone, before I go to bed. And I also like to brush my hair before I go to bed. I brush it when I go to sleep, when I wake up. Obviously it stimulates hair growth and everything. Okay, so obviously I finished doing my skincare. I've just got my PJs on and I'm just gonna get in bed, and this is where I do all my planning and my diary and everything. Before I go to sleep, I basically have to plan what I'm doing tomorrow, write down what hours I'm working, kind of time block my day, what tasks I want to get done and things. Just because I'm one of those people who will stay up thinking about tomorrow and getting really anxious about what I need to get done and everything. But if it's written out, I know that I have a checklist, I know that I can look at it tomorrow, and that kind of anxiety is gotten rid of. If I'm still feeling anxious after that, Sean actually bought me this little journal, which basically you flick to a random page, you fill it in. It's kind of a mix between Burn This Journal and the Gratitude Journal. It's just some really interesting prompted questions to kind of make you think. A lot of them are really positive about things you're grateful for, and yeah, it's just something that kind of distracts me, because whenever I'm feeling anxious and call Sean, the thing he does for me is just kind of get my mind off it, and he'll ask me what I'm doing this week, or just we'll talk about something that's not what I'm anxious about to kind of get my mind off it, so I stop panicking. So that's kind of how I deal with it when he's not around. It was a really, really cute present, bless him. And then I'll write in my diary usually before I go to sleep. I just kind of journal what's happened today, how I've been feeling, anything going on basically, just as it's a really good way to get your emotions out. Again, when you're laying in bed and you're stressing about what's happened the day before, or you feel really upset or something, sometimes just writing it down makes you feel a lot better. If I am still feeling anxious after that, I have some notes in the back of my notepad that just kind of make me address my anxiety and work out why I'm upset, and then I'll write things that I can do the next day to make myself feel better, and usually by the time I wake up I'm no longer stressed about it. So that's kind of like my little process. I know it's like a bit OTT for most people, but like I said, I have dealt with insomnia since I was literally a kid. I've really struggled getting to sleep from when I was so young, and even when I did get to sleep, I used to wake up with nightmares, not be able to sleep, and I still would deal with the same issues now. Me and sleep just really don't do well. So one of the things I worked on in therapy is getting a sleep hygiene routine, and that's what they call it, sleep hygiene. And it's basically a way to kind of clear out your mind and get to a place where you can just go to sleep and think of nice things rather than worrying about the past or the future. So that's kind of what all these tasks do. You know, the diary writing gets all this stuff out from the past, the planning gets all the stuff out for the future, and yeah, it's just a better way to consolidate and end the day. So I tend to do that with a little candle on. I tend to have some YouTube in the background just to kind of settle down, as I probably haven't been on YouTube for most of the day. And then after that, I do tend to go on my phone and update my fitness Instagram, because that's kind of what I'm doing at the moment to keep myself motivated. It's not something I'm like promoting at all. It's literally just somewhere that I can post every day, see my progress, see how I'm looking, like how much my fitness has improved, and like, yeah, just things like that. So that's what that's for. If you don't want to follow my actual Instagram, I'll put the little thing here. All my socials are always linked in my bio. But yeah, I normally just have a little check up on my socials. I normally message my boyfriend before I go to sleep. Sometimes we call as well. It kind of depends what he's doing and what I'm doing, how late it is. He's actually away at the moment, so I'm just gonna give him a text good night in case he gets signal. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do that. So I have done all my planning and everything. I had some social media time. I've messaged Sean good night, but I'm ready for bed. One thing I didn't mention is ideally I would like to read before I go to sleep, but I'm often really tired by this point, so I have kind of gotten out of the habit with it. I just am so shattered by this point. The thought of using effort and energy to read, it's just not the one. But it is something I want to get back into. But yeah, I thought I'd just mention that. Also, while I was doing all my planning and stuff, I finished this candle. so I'm gonna have to find a new candle. I'm literally burning through them all so quick recently. But anyway, I'm gonna put my phone away and put all these notes and to-do lists back on my desk and head to bed. So obviously I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed unwinding for me, and hopefully you're ready for bed too now. Like I said, if you did like the video, please like and consider subscribing. Let me know if you want to see similar things or what else you'd like to see in the comments. And yeah, have a lovely week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.